Hi, welcome to another episode of IGCSE Computer Science. Today we are going to talk about input and output. So for a computer, if you don't have input, you can't do anything. Input is when you actually type something or when you interact with the computer. Let's say when you have a click, when you type something, these are all inputs. And then it will not also be useful if you do not get anything back, which is your output. The things that you see on your screen, the things that you can print out, the sounds that you hear, these are all input and output. So if you remember, in terms of hardware, you also have input and output hardware. But now we are going to talk about, in terms of programming, what is input and output, how do you do it. So without further ado, we need to quickly go through the coding. So let's write a very, very famous computer program. So if you go to university time and so on, you will actually use, most of the time, the first program that you will write is actually hello world. Okay, so hello world, when you just press start, it will just say hello world because it prints out. This is printing. It's not very useful, right? Because you can just say like hello world. No matter how many times I press it, it will just say hello world the same again and again. Not very useful, right? So what if I need to actually get an input from the user? What I can do is this. I can just say, let's say input, what's your name? And I press play. So what's your name? Let's just say, I would say my name is Weijie. When I press enter, nothing happens. What's wrong then? So weird, right? Because it seems like nothing's happening. So because here I only say that I want an input, that means I only want to get an input. Whatever happens after that, I did not say anything. So what I can say here is this. I can say name equals to this. What happens here is this. I will ask the user, which is the person who is here, for a name, and then I will actually save the name inside the variable called name. So let's try one more time then. So if I were to say Weijie, still nothing, because I only save the name into the name, but after that I'm not doing anything else. So after I save my name into the variable name, what I need to do is actually to print it. I can print, let's say, name. So this is the output part. So when I press here, let's say Weijie, enter. See, it prints Weijie, but it seems like not very fun. What if I want to say, like, no matter who is actually using this program, I can actually say like hello Weijie. So what I can do is this. I can actually change this program to say hello plus name. So, and then plus space exclamation mark. Oh, I don't need the space. So this is for it to actually like have some space and for it to actually do it easily. So what I can do is this. Let's just say my name is Weijie. Then it says hello Weijie. So this is a very simple part for you to actually combine the string together. You use plus. So in the previous lesson of data types, I have already shown you how to use plus to combine, or in terms of programming, in terms of technical language, concatenate the strings together. So this is actually how do you have input and output. Then if I were to actually use some very interesting part here, what we can do more is, let's say, what if I can actually teach you how do you write this in a different way. So this is actually a bit advanced. I don't think you will need this. But if you say F in front, that means I'm going to use this as a format string. What happens after this is that I can actually, let's say, put curly braces, and I can say hello, and I put name, the variable name here, put an exclamation mark here. So what happens here is this. When I actually click play, let's say I can put Weijie, you can say hello Weijie. So in this way, you will not need to actually use it will not be as clunky, because especially if you have a lot of variables, this will be actually a lot easier, because you will not have to have you will not need to do the open bracket, close bracket. You will not need to like remember I need to have a space here, because what you type is what you see. So here is actually another way to have this input, have this output. So when I actually say print, I can say maybe Jane. So it says hello Jane, hello Jane. So hello Jane here, and hello Jane here, they are both the same. So basically, this is to get the input from the user. When you get the input from the user, you can do certain things. And then after that, you output the result to your user. So in the future, when you actually learn more logic, like for example, arithmetic or actually if and else, with this input and output, you can get the input from the user first, then you do something, and then you output the thing out. So to recap, today we actually talk about input and output, and this is actually the basis of how programs work. If you play a game, if you cannot do input or if you cannot see the output, what's the point? There's nothing to see, there's nothing to do. So basically this is it. So if you like this video, please actually comment, please like and share. And if you have any questions, please put into the comments. I'll reply to you as soon as possible. And if you'd like to see more of this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!